When did negotiating yourself down to nothing start feeling like not being needy? Somewhere early on, you probably decided that the safest version of yourself in that sort of a situation was one who didn't require anything. You didn't have any labels, you didn't have any timelines, there weren't any conversations about what all this actually is. And because you never asked, you started believing that not asking meant that you didn't really need it, and that you had evolved past the kind of woman who requires certainty, who puts pressure on things, who makes it weird by wanting to know where she stands. What you actually did was make yourself smaller before he ever even asked you to, so that if the rejection came, at least you hadn't asked for anything that he could say no to. You went low maintenance before he ever asked you to, because somewhere you've decided that the version of you with actual requirements was too much to risk. So you perform flexibility, you perform patience, and you perform as a woman who is completely fine with ambiguity, because performing that is safer than finding out that asking for something real would cost you the entire thing. Here's what that strategy actually produces: the needs don't go away. You just made yourself the only person in the situation who isn't allowed to have any. He gets to exist without any defined obligation. You get to quietly want something that you've already decided you can't ask for. And the longer that goes on, the more you start resenting an arrangement that you voluntarily negotiated yourself into. Going with the flow only works when you don't actually care where you end up. But you probably do care. You've just decided that pretending otherwise is what makes you worth keeping around. The thing that you're actually afraid of isn't needing something. It's that if you ask for it, you're going to get an answer, and the answer might confirm that you've been investing in something that was never going to become what you needed it to be in the first place. So that ambiguity stays intact because it lets you keep the possibility alive. Asking for what you want is not the thing that's going to end all of that. Continuing not to is.